Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys the best loadouts for build and zero build in Fortnite Chapter 4 Season 1. If you guys enjoy this video, make sure you guys chuck a like and drop a sub. It would mean a lot. But anyways, let's get straight into the video. Alright, so let's first start off with builds. So with the new map, there's a lot of new weapons and shields and shotguns. So for my first slot, for my AR, I'm gonna take the Scar. So the Scar, I know if you guys played the new season, it's a little bit weird. Like there's a lot more bloom. I still think it's better than the Red Eye because it can shred builds faster. If you do get the augment for the tactical armor, I think the tac rifle is also a viable option. But I think Scar is probably the best AR for builds at the moment. And then for the shotgun, it's Maven Auto or the Thunder. Those are the two only shotguns, and I feel like both are pretty good. They do around the same damages with their different like styles. One is like a attack, and then the other is like a pump. I like the Thunder, but they're both pretty similar. It's just what suits your playstyle. And then my other side is gonna be the Shockwave Hammer. It's just great use of mobility. It does a lot of damage through builds, and it's just a viable option to disengage and also engage fights. Now my other slot is going to be Chugs. So you're going to be taking a lot of damage. You're going to need to have some shields on you. So Chugs is going to be another option. And then my slot 5 is also going to be Minis. So you're going to have 2 heals. You kind of want to have 2 heals in builds, just Minis and Chugs. No matter if you're playing solos or duos, it's just you need to have a healing. You're going to get shot at a lot. I think that is the best loadout. I mean, you can interchange maybe the minis for the Excalibur if you like that. It's pretty good, and it does a lot of damage to the builds. And if you don't like the Scar, the tac pistol is also a great option. I think the rise of the pistol is going to be better since the ARs are kind of good, but they're not the greatest. So that's my build loadout. And then for the augments for my building is going to be the forecast. I mean, you're able to see anywhere like when the next zone is coming. I think that's very important in builds to get your rotates down early and know that you're in the zone or not. I think if this stays in comp, which I don't think it is, it's going to be a very OP. And then my second augment or perk is going to be First Assault. I think just getting extra damage off that first shot is very key to winning fights and getting your Storm Surge. If you guys are playing arena or tournaments, I feel like that damage could help you and save you. And now this is only towards your, like if you use the SMG or attack pistol, is the light fingers. Being able to reload faster is a lot better than not. I mean, obviously. So if you like to use the SMG or pistol, I think that's the best option for you. There's a couple of different perks you can use. Maybe Bloodhound if you like to know which guy you hit, so you guys know to focus which one. So if you guys don't use SMG or pistol, maybe Bloodhound you can interchange that with. Now my third one is going to be the Rifle Recycle. Basically it just recycles your ammo, so like sometimes it doesn't have a choice to consume your ammo, which is very good for building because you need to spray a lot of teams. So if you're landing like a pretty sketchy job, you don't get a lot of ammo, getting this perk off spawn and just being able to save some ammo will help you a lot in the long run of the game. And then my last augment for builds is going to be the Aerialist. If you don't know what this is, you have Glider Redeploy. So I know you may be like, that's kind of sketchy. What if you like Glider Redeploy and you get shot at? Yes, I get that. But like being able to Glider Redeploy on height, like say you're on height and you get shot. I mean, you could just Glider Redeploy down. If you don't have the hammer, this is like your other thing to save yourself. So I think Aerialist is going to be another great option for you in builds. So that's it for the best loadout for builds. And let's go to zero build. So my slot number 1 is going to be the Red Eye Assault Rifle. I feel like that's a very good option in no builds. If you're able to hit them and get your shots good, I feel like it's better than the Skull because of the bloom. And since you're fighting long range, your assault rifle tracking has to be on point. And like I said, if you guys like the pistol, I love the pistol. I love running it. But you can't hit that far. But the pistol is another great option. And then this is only if you get the augment called the Tactical Armory. You get the Tactical Rifle, which is OP in zero builds. It has a red dot sight and you're just able to beam with it. And this is also leading into my third slot, which is the Combat Shotgun. The Combat Shotgun compared to all these shotguns is very good. But like I said, you only get it off the augment, so it's pretty rare that you get it every game. But those two are my best options: is attack rifle and the combat. But obviously, you only get them on augments. So then my shotguns you want to use is either the Thunder shotgun or the Maven auto. Just like builds are pretty much similar, just different playstyles. I think the auto is better just because if it's squads, you want to do the most damage to people around you, and you don't want to be having to reload every shot. So I think the Maven auto may be better. I do say I think the twin SMG might replace the shotgun if you guys don't have one, because like it's very OP, and it's especially if you pair it with the light fingers and then the extended mag augment. I forgot what it's called, but those two could pack a punch to people. I mean, I don't know how much increases magazine size, but I know it's pretty good. So for slot number 3, it's going to be the Shockwave Hammer again. It's just, like I said, it's OP. I mean, you have 4 shockwaves to boost on the map and disengage fights. Like, and it's very hard to shoot out of it. I mean, I know people will get better at it, but like you're spinning, twirling in the air. It's kind of hard to hit. And then slot number 4, obviously you're going to have some heals. You're going to have some chug splashes. They're just the best type of healing in the game. And then slot number 5, bunkers. So bunkers are pretty hard to find, but if you find them, they are very OP. Since there's not a lot of cover, I think this is the only cover in the game this besides the cow catchers. So number 5 is going to be your protective slash like utility loadout. So you're going to want to either have bunkers or cow catchers, because in no builds or zero builds, you can get caught lacking in any fight from a different team or a different guy. So having to just throw a bunker down and protect yourself while you can heal and have a better position on the guy, it really makes you win more fights and able to win more games. And then for the augments I will use in zero build, obviously this one's a universal. It's called the forecast. I mean, seeing every zone is just, I feel like it's OP, you know, so you know when to rotate, you know if you're in zone or not, if you know you need to rotate. And then my second one, like I said, the tactical armor, if you get that, because the tactical rifle paired with the combat is just such an OP combo. You're able to apply damage from far away with the combat, and with the tactical rifle you can shoot kids from far away and still be able to beam. And then my third one is going to be the Bloodhound. I feel like in no builds, tracking one person out of the squad is very important. So say like your teammate hits like a 120 on a kid, we know who it is because it mugs you after you do damage, and you guys can just single that guy out and get a free kill, and you're able to win the fight after that. And then my next one is going to be Burst Assault. Just like the builds, doing that extra little damage in the fight will help you in the long run, especially in zero builds. Having that one shot that does a little bit extra damage can leverage the fight into your liking. And then this is my little wild card. If you guys like playing in bushes, I know zero build, a lot of people playing bushes. I mean, I do too, I don't blame you. Then you guys would like the Bush Warrior. Being able to heal up in a bush is just so viable in no builds, because it provides cover. You don't know who's in it, and you can't build to get out of it. So it's like a surprise attack, it's just so OP. So I feel like if you guys like to play in bushes, you like to rat a little bit, I feel like the Bush Warrior is the best option for you. You can interchange it with probably the tactical armory, because you probably won't get that a lot, or I would say Bloodhound. But that's probably your best forecast: tactical army, Bloodhound, and First Assault. So that's my loadout for zero build. That's the best that I think is truly the best. So if you guys enjoyed this video, and try out these loadouts, full build and zero build, and tell me guys in the comments below if you guys think this is a good loadout, or if you guys think any other. Anyways, it's been your boy Opt. I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.